how good is this as she is.
They don't expect you to be.
As the attorney stated in the county's side of this is yes, I did, and as I said in my opening comments, I'm not denying the fact that I did violate the SOG. It was not done in a manner as to cause harm or that to the county. The one thing I wanted to clarify was the medication in play from the manufacturer was not expired medication. However, the medical director had directed that it be exchanged every 30 days. The documentation that the county utilized shows that medication actually expired at midnight on June 1st. The exchange took place on June 2nd, which means that we were already out of compliance with HRS guidelines and the medical director's protocols because the medication was already expired. So we were below standard as far as that medication goes. There was multiple factors that occurred that morning that have not been brought into evidence, and I won't bring them up as to why the exchange took place the way it did. I did state that I did have an inspector with me. He was with me through, I believe it was 6 of the stations that I went to that day. His inspection was a little more detailed than what Chief Pozo was aware of. Again, I'm not going to introduce new evidence, so I'll leave it at that. That again is causing more of a time factor to be spent at each station during the exchange of the medications, and the inspector, who was also required not only to just walk around and do the inspection as the attorney has stated, but he was also requiring me to be there beside him when he did the inspection. Again, I didn't do the exchange in the manner as to be in neglect of the policy and that. As I stated earlier in my opening statements, I should have been more aware of the policy and followed the policy because I helped write the policy earlier in the year. There's just a lot of extenuating circumstances or additional circumstances that occurred that day that caused me to do the job in the manner that I did it on that day. The medication, both the new medication and the expired medication or the collected medication, never left my hands throughout the day, or was in my custody throughout the day. I won't say my hands. It was in my custody throughout the day, so it was never available to the general public. As I stated earlier, the container is not marked in any fashion to show you what's in the container. One thing I will bring to the attention is that is not the identical container that I used. It's the same size, but there are several different manufacturer changes between that container and the one that I utilized that day. Would that make a big difference? No, it's still accessible. If you want to get in a container, you're going to get in a container. Do have a long time commitment to the county. I started as a volunteer prior to being hired on. I've been with the county now for 21 years as a career firefighter. Hope to complete my 25 years as a career firefighter with the county and continue on within the department. Would like to return to the rank of captain. I have extensive 30 years of military service as an officer, or excuse me, 28 years of military service as an officer. So I have a broad background as far as being an officer and leadership within my repertoire, I guess you would say. I appreciate your time in considering this matter. As I talked to Chief Peelan, whether I am a lieutenant or a captain within the department, I'm still going to serve the department in the highest standard that I feel that I've done to this date and will continue to do throughout my career. Thank you for your time.